Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox 2 video, and today we're going to do in part 2 of colonizing the major moons of the outer planets. So previously we did Europa and Ganymede around Jupiter, and then we did Titan around Saturn. So I've got the simulation all saved like I usually do, so yeah, there we go. Ooh, Titans seem a little too hot right now. I may have to touch up on that later in the episode, but yeah, there we go. So everything's still pretty much looking good. And also, just before we start this episode, there was a bit of a lot of people in the comments were saying, oh, this sun is not a red giant yet, but I actually looked into this and I found out as soon as the star, I believe, starts to expand and burn helium instead of hydrogen, because obviously it would have run out of hydrogen, it is in the red giant phase. So with that, I don't know if that would actually class it as a red giant, but would it be in the red giant phase instead? But from what I know and what I've researched, I believe this is large enough to be a red giant, because it's obviously expanded up from its original size, it's burning helium, so I would have to say that's a red giant. Like, I know some people may get a little annoyed in the comments about this, but that's honestly what I think would be a class as a red giant, since it has expanded from its original size. It's almost the size of Mercury's orbit, so it's definitely, even if it isn't a red giant, it's definitely almost one. So yeah, we'll just leave that at that. So yeah, hopefully no one gets too mad about that in the comments, but honestly I do think that is large enough to be a red giant. But I don't know, yeah, if anyone has any ideas or accurate research, please tell me, because that would be interesting to know. So also guys, while I'm thinking about it, what I cut out there, yeah, so while I'm thinking about it, guys, wow, the subscriber count, 757 now it is of making this video. That is insane. Cannot thank everyone enough. That is awesome. And yeah, let's see if we can try and get 800 in the next week, because that would be awesome. But anyways, enough of me babbling along. Let's get into this. So let's start off with Uranus, since we already did Jupiter and Saturn. So I've already set up the moons. So we are going to be colonizing Titania, which is the largest moon of Uranus actually, and it seems to be smoking up a bit. And the good thing about the Uranus's and Neptune's moons is we can actually customize what color it is, so that's going to be pretty interesting. So to begin with, we have to do sort of the same protocol as last time, so we're going to make it so it reflects a lot more light. We may have to increase the size, so someone did say you may have to make them a little bigger to stop them losing material, so we'll put it up to 1,000, so we won't make it too large. Actually, let's actually look how large Titania is, because since this was a custom one, it may have been made smaller. So Titania is, where is it? That's not it there. That's not a moon. Yeah, there it is. 787 it used to be. So yeah, made it a little bit bigger, but oh well, like it's still pretty much the same object, because yeah, the bigger it is, the more you can colonize it, or the easier it is to colonize. So yeah, we'll just leave it at that for now. So next up, we're definitely going to want to add an atmosphere. So let's go ahead and make one about 0.25 that of Earth's gravity or surface pressure, like that. So now we've got an atmosphere on there, and it is warming up. So let's put it to 0 degrees and see how hot it heats up to. Oh no, it is still cooling down. Okay, so let's make it absorb a little more light. So now it is in the positive temperature range. Let's also make sure we add a magnetic field on here, and the Earth's similarity is actually going up, which is good. Okay, so let's make sure we have a magnetic field going on there. There's a nice view of Uranus there as well. Looking good. Alright, so let's add about, I don't know, 1,000 of that maybe. That's quite a decent size. We can compare it to Uranus's as well. There's Uranus's. So yeah, Titania's got a decently sized magnetic field there, so looking good. So now what we want to do is, well, we may have to make it even larger since it is losing material still, but let's add a bit more iron, because I believe that always helps sometimes. See, it got rid of it there. So it's weird, I don't know how that works, but now let's add some water on, and now let's see how it behaves. So let's put that amount on, and now and that's cooling down again. It's doing that glitch again, I assume it to be. So whenever you add water, it seems to cool down more, get colder. It's weird. Is that actually a glitch, or is it meant to do that? Like, honestly, I don't know. So, oh, it does cool down really fast, within hours. Okay, so we may have to increase the surface pressure up again. So let's put it up to 0.65 of Earth. Come on, warm up already. This is ridiculous. Alright, I want to make it so it does reflect a lot of light. Okay, let's put it up to 2 Earth at surface pressures. Oh, we may have to do a lot more than that actually, unless we just completely decrease the albedo down. Come on, this is crazy. Why is it doing that? That's kind of annoying. So it just lost all of its water material. That's so annoying. Alright, let's put it up to, I don't know, 2,000 kilometers in size there. That should fix it. Alright, now let's give it a go. So, can we add water again now in peace? Okay, okay. Oh, it is still losing a lot. That is annoying. Oh, now it's returning again. So let's increase the albedo so it reflects a little more. Come on, I want it at 0 degrees. Okay, so now it's warming up a lot more. It's really weird how these temperature fluctuates on these moons. It's really weird. Alright. Still don't know why it's losing material. That is really annoying. Alright. Okay, 80, 70, 89, 92. Reflects. Alright. Okay, now it's in more stable temperatures, so looking good. Now we just hope it doesn't go below 0. So, okay, it does go above 0 degrees, so that's good. So yeah, we could live here now. So now what we want to do is we want to remove some of the water to make it look like there's land. So there we go. And now we want to customize it a bit. So a lot of people say I should put purple plants and stuff. So we're going to actually go ahead and do that and add some more purple colour into it. I don't know why. I think it looks pretty alien almost. I like the purple and green theme with planets right now. It's kind of weird. I don't know why. It just looks like a nice combination like that. It looks pretty cool. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. So this moon is also tipped on its side like Uranus as well. So it's a pretty weird moon here. But look at that purple and stuff. It's looking pretty nice. So we still got water on here. Yeah, we do. All right, perfect. Looking nice. I like that. Alright, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and say that is colonized, even though it is losing material. I literally have no idea how to fix it other than make it larger. So we could put it at 4,000 kilometers maybe, because that gets rid of it. But that's a little unrealistic for the size of this moon. So we have to keep it at 2,000 as the max size, honestly. Or we could try 2,500, because I don't want to make it too large here. But people were saying I should make it bigger. So yeah, 2,500, that works. See, it's not losing material anymore, which is good. Well, at least it's not smoke, like losing material where we can actually visibly see it. So, yeah, there we go. So we've got Titania now colonized and looking good. So before we move on to Triton and Neptune, I just want to go back and check on the Jupiter system over here. So, oh, actually, Europa again. Dang it. Alright, so we're going to actually go ahead and double it up in size. So, 2,000. So that should give us or help us out on colonizing this. So, 501 degrees again. Damn, it's really heating up. Okay, so let's try that again. Now, this was a whole water world last time we left it in the previous episode, so that's what it should look like, but it keeps on warming up too much now, so I'm going to have to play around with these settings again, make it so it's working well. Because I think Ganymede's still doing okay. Yeah, Ganymede works, because Ganymede is a large enough size to handle the sun's crazy heat and luminosity it's emitting, so yeah, Ganymede's fine, but Europa on the other hand is still very, well, it's not working out too well. So is it magnetic field still here? Okay, it does still have its magnetic field, which is good there. Alright, so there we go. Oh, let's look back onto Europa there. So it's no longer losing material. Now we just need to make it cool down. So let's decrease the infrared emission maybe, increase the albedo again, and then decrease the surface pressure a bit so it cools down a little more. So yeah, something like that maybe. Then we want to add our water back. Oh no, the water's already on it. Okay, that's good. So let's put it back to 0 degrees. That's what it should look like, but it's going to get too hot again. So okay, let's increase the albedo again so it gets to a limit of about. Yeah, then now it's cooling down again. So now that should be working perfect. It's not losing material out the back of it anymore. So I'm going to say, yeah, Europa's finished now. And then Ganymede, yeah, Ganymede's doing fine. It's still a little too hot. We may want to decrease that value down a little bit just so it cools down. There we go. We'll check back on that later. Vesta's getting annoying because it keeps on smoking up, so let's get rid of it like that. Okay, so they're all good. So Earth, Mars, and Ceres. Or Ceres is doing fine actually because it reflects a lot of light according to this. But yeah, all the inner planets are just too crazy, so we're not even going to try colonizing them. So we've done Titan now, so let's quickly check up on Titan. Okay, Titan, yeah, we need to have a little change here. So I love that look though. The way this surface looks on Titan, it just looks so awesome. All right. So let's make it cool down again. Okay, let's see how hot it was. Let's put it back to 0 just to reset it. Yeah, but doesn't that just look nice? Like, is it just me? Like, I really love how this Titan came out once I changed the surface colours and stuff. It just looks so nice like that. The orange and blue theme, it just looks so nice. And then the orange clouds, they just make it look even better. We can get a nice surface view on here as well. So let's land on this continent here, and we can go below the clouds now. I love how they added that feature, and it's so cool. And actually, they released a bug fix update today. I don't really know what it's about because it was literally one sentence for the bug fix. So yeah, nothing we really probably would have bumped into. So yeah, there we go. Right, let's decrease the atmosphere on this guy a bit as well. So There we go. Come on, I want it to decrease in temperature. Come on. Okay, it's still increasing. Okay, let's increase the albedo a bit. Now it's decreasing. So yeah, we'll check back on Titan later. And now we've already done Titania. So now we are at the Neptune system, my favourite planet, obviously. And now we are going to be playing around with Triton. I believe I need to change its orbit a bit. I think I need to do this slightly and quickly. Yeah, like that. I think it's meant to be more like this. Alright, so yes, let's go out of that now. So here is Titan. Or Triton, I should say. Why am I getting those mixed up? I should know that by now. So yeah, we've got Triton here. So now what we want to do is we want to slowly add some water on it. So that obviously will lose materials. We have no atmosphere yet. So we're going to go ahead and add an atmosphere of... we'll start off with 0.5 Earths, or 0.5 ATM there. So we're going to increase the albedo again. We're also going to make it slightly bigger in size. We're going to make it about 200 kilometers larger in radius. See, that actually is fixing it, as you can see. It's not losing as much now. So, yeah, looking good. So now we want to go ahead and add the magnetic field again. So let's just add a random value in there. I don't even know, to be honest, I don't know much about magnetic fields in this game. Oh, wrong. Let's add that again. Let me click, please. Alright, there we go. So, yeah, like that. Just something that will work. So, yeah, we've got a giant magnetic field there. If you want to look at comparison with Neptune's, there you go. So it's not as large, so it's more realistic than... I don't know, would that be realistic? I don't know. Could the moons one even be that large? Literally, I have no idea, guys. I'm sorry about that, but I literally don't know. Alright, next up, let's start adding some water. So, oh, I already had water, actually. What am I saying? Right, now, we want to check around with the atmosphere and start making this object heat up. So, as you can see, it's still getting too cold here, so we're going to have to increase the surface pressure a little more, so now it will start warming up. As we can see here, okay, it's still in the minuses, so we have to increase a little more, decrease the albedo a bit. Right, we definitely have water. Oh, the water is going down, that's not too good. Okay, let's make it, I don't know, 2,000 kilometers in size then, just to make it bigger. Oh, it's still losing material, but it is warming up. So it seems the larger it is, it seems to heat up differently, it's weird. Alright, so now we want to increase the albedo again to make sure it stays at a decent temperature. We don't want it to be permanently at 70 degrees, because that would not be nice. Alright, 80, come on, go into at least the 30s or below, come on. Okay, 40, 39, okay, there we go, that should be more habitable for us humans, or earthlings I should say. Alright, so next up, let's also decrease the amount of water on the object, just so we can get some land appearing. There we go, looking good. I like that, alright. So now, colour-wise, I think I'm going to have to go for the pink and purple theme again on this. Yeah, I think that looks really effective. I just like it. It's not like the craziest of colour schemes, but I think it looks very like interesting like that. Like, yeah, whoever recommended these colours to me, yeah, many thanks. It does look pretty nice having the purpley pink sort of coloured land. Like, it definitely shows more like a real alien world, not just like green like Earth. Because yeah, it makes it a little more unique as well, I'd say. Right, so there we go. That is Triton colonized there. So. Can't do anything about it losing material here. How do you fix that? Right, we can put it up to 2,400 maybe. So that fixes it. So I guess in the object just has to be a certain size and it'll work fine. So there we are, guys. That is Triton colonized, I'd say. So looking good. Yeah, I like that. That is a very nice theme. So if you want to compare all of our colonized objects here, so let's go here. So there is our Triton. We've got Europa here. We've also got Ganymede, and then our Titan. Titan's definitely my favourite. So yeah, there we go. That's all of them colonised. Then we've got the inner planets here, and there's our Titania as well, I should say. And then we've got Mercury, Mars, Venus and Earth there. We've got the gas giants, we've got Planet 9, all those guys. And then we've got our massive red giant sun. Or as I think it's a red giant. I don't know, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, but like I said, guys, at the start, I definitely still think that is large enough to be a red giant. So yeah. That's that. But yeah, if you still disagree, don't feel like you don't have to say it. You can say it all you want. Like, it's always good to have some discussion in the comments, because like, I'm sure this is large enough to be a red giant. I'm almost positive, since it's larger than its original size by a lot. It's burning helium now. It's a red giant, surely. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, but if anyone has got any advice to me, or like tell me otherwise, just say it, because it'll be interesting to see what you think. So yeah, there we go. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed this episode, and if you want me to make a part 3, so I'll probably do stuff like Pluto's moon and stuff like that, and maybe if you got any other moon ideas, like I know Where is Orcus here? I know Orcus over here. It has a moon. It's not in the game, but it's a moon called Vanth or Vanth, I think. But yeah, this also has a moon over here. So I could colonize the moon of Orcus, the moon of Pluto. We could make a moon for Planet 9 and do it as well. Or maybe Sedna, we could colonize one of these. So yeah, just say another object I could do, and I may do it. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Because Charon would be pretty interesting around Pluto to colonize. We could make Eris colonizable, make, Sedna, Haumea, Planet 9, like we could do a moon around there. Yeah, so just leave a comment down below telling me do part 3, or just name an object and say do it in part 3 or something like that, because that'd be interesting. Like, this has been quite a fun little series to do, and it is a extra simulation which I get to save in my custom simulation. So yeah, we both win, I guess. So yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoyed. Like I said, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Help us on the journey to 800 subscribers, because that would be awesome. Let's see if we can try and get it next week, because that'd be even more awesome. Like, if that'd be so cool if we can hit that. But yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoyed. Like I said, make sure you all have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.